Hello there, everybody. Looney Farm Guy here with a new mod test for Tuesday, August the 9th. Ooh, and we have a doozy here. This is the John Deere 1720 16R30 2012 by JHHG Modding. It's 20.53 megabytes to download, 22 slots on console, and this is for all platforms. And please excuse the bit of a choppy frame rate here. I have it's a planter, so let's look at it first. It's just one planter, but I'll explain in a minute. And here it is, the John Deere 1720. Anyways, that big long number, $62,300. It only requires 210 horsepower for a 12.2 meter planter. That's quite astonishing. Not astonishing. Well, I mean, it's delightful, actually. And so there, if we're looking at that, you see the capacity is kind of all over, like 896 up to 22,453, and also seeds, liquid fertilizer, herbicide, and dry fertilizer. So what's going on here? Well, before we look at that, this has an extensive list of options, and as we go through here, every one of these is a different option when it comes to seed and fertilizer and herbicide. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 different choices when it comes to the fertilizer, herbicide, seed options. It is quite mind-boggling, actually. And as I can't be, the reason I did this is because when we look through it, you'll understand my conundrum, because let's just go back in there and have a look, shall we? All right, so let's start our journey down the rabbit hole here. Let's just start right off the bat with the tank configurations, which is where all the conundruming happens. We have standard, which is 896 liters of seed only, right? Cool. All right. Then we have a liquid fertilizer set, which adds the hoses. I don't see anything else changing, so I don't know. I don't think we're going to try it out. I don't think you can add any liquid fertilizer to it. It's just, I guess if you have tanks, auxiliary tank, maybe that's it. Then pesticides. So tank configuration for like herbicides. Now we have the tank liquid fertilizer set. So now we have a capacity. Notice it went from 897 up to 1653. I'm terrible at math, so you do the math. Then we have pesticide tank set. So it goes from fertilizer to herbicide. Now we have dry fertilizer and a max edge. I can't even read it. It's so small. XP extension. So we go from 1653 to 1568, and notice it's gone to an extra little tank on there. Then we go to, so you go from that to pesticide set. So there's hoses, dry fertilizer, and extended, and the amounts go from 1568 to 1569 for some reason. Then we have tanks. So we have pesticide, dry fertilizer, pesticide tanks, dry fertilizer, and extended. So it goes up to 2325. Now we have 3 bushel extensions. So seed only, 16 96 seed only. So it doubles the seed capacity. Now we go to a liquid set. So the hoses, then the pesticide, now the tanks with the extended. So now we got liquid fertilizer tanks with extended seed capacity. Now it's pesticides. Now it's back to standard. So you can see all the different kinds, all the different combinations, just the fertilizer. So let's grab, I believe this one is the fertilizer hoses, and there we go. So liquid fertilizer hoses. Oh, we're caught on something here. So liquid fertilizer, how much liquid fertilizer? Oh, wait a minute. It won't fill from a buy anything, but it'll fill from the seeds will fill from a silo, but so how much? We got liquid fertilizer here, but it's not giving me an option to fill it. Oh, that's cool. Look at the right. Okay. So yes. All right. So let's go back in and look at it again. So that's kind of try to explain the tank configurations. So it's up to, and that the cost works its way up to $11,360. So we'll leave that there. Wheel brand. Now this is interesting. We have the John Deere standard wheel brand and the Lizard, which gives it a chunky thing for, and then you can have, in the Lizard, you have wide tires, lift assist wheels. Now this is this is very interesting too. And lift assist wheels too, which gives you the black. So in John Deere, you don't get that option. So if you want the lift assist, you have to go to Lizard. There we go. Front weight. You can add weight to it. I don't know why you'd want to add weight to it, but you can. $2,700. Cleaner, standard no-till row cleaners or no. This is a static only. It is a direct drill. You don't need these to be a direct drill. I would recommend not putting them on there. Excuse me. Attachers. It does have a trailer hitch. We're going to test that. Remind me to test that out. Okay. The wing supports. Now this again is purely just something to look at. It's not going to really do anything that I know of. Design color, you can have John Deere or Lizard. That is just for the supports. So it's kind of like an aftermarket support thing. Or you can put a green. Right, so trailer hitch. Let's do this the easy way here. Yes, that is the lower. That is when you drop it off. So let's get a couple trailers here. Let's do it this way. Let's just go there and put a trailer hitch on this. Hopefully my game doesn't... So I'm surprised my game hasn't crashed. It seems to be very, very sketchy with that many seed planters there. So attachers, there we go. Let's get the trailer hitch on there. And just make sure it hooks up to both. And this is very handy if you want to trail a liquid tank for the herbicide or liquid fertilizer, correct, right? Or if you want to carry some seed or extra fertilizer, whatever you can. So there we go. Pin hitch, yes. Ball hitch. Yes. So very good. Both ball hitch and pin hitch. And as you can see, even in the raised position, it seems to work okay. If we lower, and that's what it looks like in the lowered position. Right. Okay, so here we are out in the field. Now, this is set up with the liquid tanks and the regular seed and the Lizard assist wheels. Now, what that does, notice I don't have any weight on the front. So if you have a tractor, you don't have a weight on the front, you can add those, and when you, they basically support the weight of the planter, even in the lowered, and they raise up like that, or when you raise up the planter, it supports behind you so that you're not going nose up all the time. And very neat idea. That's very cool. I've seen it on cultivators and such like that, but not on a planter. Now let's get the worker. Let the worker go here. And as you can see, it's a direct drill and very nice animation on the individual planting boxes or units there, as you can see, bouncing around. Very nice detail. We get the lights on here. Signals, very nice. Now, if you look at the description on this planter, there's an extensive description describing in great detail a lot of the different options and things that have been added to this mod to make it as detailed as possible. Yes, so some of the things I forgot. 9 miles per hour, so it's not the fastest, but as you can see, it's pretty wide, and 210 horsepower. This is a 200 horsepower John Deere tractor with no extra, I mean, there's no extra goodies on it, and it is pulling it just fine. And as a matter of fact, he was working this unit quite easily too. So this is just my brief test with it. As for the herbicide option and so forth, that's going to take a lot more investigation for sure, and I'm probably going to be using this quite a lot and trying it out, trying different things with it. I'm sure some of you have already tested out certain things. I have limited time with some of these mods, but this is very interesting to me, so I'll be looking into this further. However, as far as workers and operation and things like this, and I have precision farming on, so it works well with that. So we're going to enjoy using this going forward for sure. And yeah, I'm sure you will as well. And that pretty much wraps it up. I don't think I missed anything. We tested the hitch. As for, yeah, a lot, there's, yeah, as you see, the configurations are extensive, and it's going to be fun to try out and play with and see. As far as if you have a question about fast farming, there is a way to do it. I'm not going to try it in this video, but possibly there is a way that works with these types of implements. We're going to have to try that out as well. Could be coming in a later video. Anyways, there you go. That's the John Deere 1720 16R30 2012 by JHHG Modding. 20.53 megabytes to download and 22 slots on console. I'm Looney Farm Guide. Remember, it's only a game. So till next time, bye for now.